Hi folks, I'm Sean McCormick. Welcome to Lightroom Blog. In this video we're going to talk about that super cute and very cool flash, the TT350f from Godox. Now I've done some videos on it before already, but this is kind of a mixture of two videos that I've done. One of them is something that I've done as a walkthrough in the studio. The second one will be me talking about using another modifier, but I'm going to show you a bit of b-roll and talk about how I set it up and the difference it made in the particular shots I'm doing. So the idea is that I'll show you how to set up and use an umbrella, and then those principles apply to how I've used the Octabox in the second set. Here we go with the umbrella shot, which is a Westcott double fold being used with just a basic bracket and a stand. Hi folks, I'm Sean McCormick and welcome to Lightroom Blog. Continuing our look at the TT350f, we're going to look at using it with an umbrella to get really soft light. It's very convenient because of the tiny size of it. And I'm going to shoot here with my model Catherine today, so Catherine's giving me a hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to show how to set up the flash and set up the trigger and then put it on a stand with a bracket and an umbrella. So here's the TT350, power it on. And then you press the sync button and hold it. And you twist it until it says S for slave. So here we go. Press set. And then you change the mode to manual. So press mode to get to manual. And we're going to leave it on full power on 1:1 for now. And I have it on channel A. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on a stand, which you conveniently have located over here. And it's just basically a bracket and a stand, and that's it. And it slides on. It's an umbrella bracket, so it'll actually fit an umbrella as well. And it always does that on the way in. And I've just remembered why this particular one is awkward. So I'm going to get the trigger. So I'm using the XT16 for this. Well, I was until I dropped it on the ground. My mate Dave Cooley is helping me here. So that is there. I'm just going to press up and down, make sure it's working. And we're on channel A. So I need to switch that to channel A. And that's working there, the top consider there anyway. So I'm 16 power there. Test. Lovely. And to use an umbrella, we need to put an umbrella on as well. So I have this umbrella here, which is a Westcott double fold umbrella. Now this does have a cover that lets you use it as a shoot through or a bounce, but I much prefer the look of a shoot through umbrella because you can get really soft light in close. And of course it packs up really small, which is what you really want for a travel walk. Okay, lovely. So I'm going to position that over here. And I'm actually going to bump up the power a little bit on this as well. Generally start with quarter power when I'm using an umbrella. Check if that went up on the back here because the connection might be a bit funny in the back, it might be shorting slightly. No, that's perfect. What I'm going to set the camera on f4 initially. I'm going to go for f4 and ISO 400 as well. So in this case, because I'm zoomed out, and I'm at 180 of a second. This is going to be a test shot, so it's very bright. I'm going to go to f5.6. So you can get a view of what that looks like there. So it's very simple to get really soft natural light just by putting your flash through an umbrella. And a tiny little flash like the TT350 or TT350f you can bring with you anywhere. That's the Westcott double fold being used with the TT350f. It's quite a neat little solution, very compact, easily have the umbrella stuffed at the top of your bag, so you can get much softer light really quickly. So now we're going to look at a much larger light source, which is an Octabox, and we're going to use this as a fill light, so it's not as the main light. So here's the setup I had today with Coco and Carol. You can see we're in the room and that they're sitting on a sofa, and I've got the Octabox set up. So this is what the TT350f looks inside the Octabox. As you can see, it kind of looks like the umbrella, except that it's more enclosed. So what I've done is I've taken some shots here with the natural light that's in the room, and you can see from this shot that it is quite a natural look, but as soon as I add the flash, we can see that it looks like we would imagine it in our brains to look. The exposure gets a nice little lift and it looks way better. So here's a different outfit where we've done the same thing. So here we have with the flash, and here we have without it. The reason I've done it this way is when you see it with the flash initially, it actually looks very natural and you're not expecting it to look different or unusual. So here's a third look. Again, here's with the flash and here's without. So you can see that having it as a fill flash, where it's just adding a small little bit of light to scene to fill in the shadows, can make a massive difference. And because I've used the Octa, you get a really nice spread of light, which makes it emulate the windows that were there in the room lighting the scene itself. So that's been a look at the TT350f with both an umbrella and an Octabox. Two very useful modifiers. If you want to learn more about the Octa that's there, it's a Godox 120cm Octa, which I've written about on digitalphotographyschool.com. You can also get a look at it on my own blog as well. If you like what you've seen here, please do subscribe to the channel. We cover Lightroom, we cover photography. On Tuesdays it's Lightroom, and on Fridays it's stuff like this. There will be additional stuff probably during the week as well, like Fuji things, or just little bits and pieces as they show up. I started using a little video screen here, so I'm going to talk about that. It was £46 it cost me, and it's very good for letting me see focus. And you know, if I see me glancing down a little bit, it's me checking the screen, but it's making a massive difference to getting the videos out and done. If you like the video, do give it a thumbs up, and if you want to get a notification, hit the bell. Thanks for taking time to watch, folks, and I will see you in the next video.